Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. We are almost to the weekend, but the cool thing is, tournament starts today. I mean, we've had some playing games, so we'll go over that, but the main part of the tournament starts today. A lot of good baseball and softball going on also. We'll go over all that. Before we start, let's get to some news. Oh, hit that subscribe button down there so you don't miss anything. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get to the news. Colorado coach Deion Sanders, he wants the NCAA to allow programs to practice and scrimmage against other programs. So, like, he'll call up Wyoming, say, "Hey, come play a practice game with us or a scrimmage or whatever." I don't really know any coaches that would want to do that because you risk injury. I mean, you already risk an injury in spring practice anyway, any practice, any game. But I don't know. I just don't know any coaches that would want to do that. Send their team to somewhere and practice scrimmage against somebody else. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but you never know. Indiana, they have hired West Virginia coach Darian DeVries. Is that how you say his name? DeVries is their new head basketball coach. Went 19-13 this season. A lot of people are saying Indiana is getting scammed. So I don't know. That's just what I read online. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. We reported that Rice fired their head baseball coach Jose Cruz Jr. Well, they already got a new one. Texas baseball coach David Pierce is their new head coach. He helped guide the Horns to 3 College World Series championships in the last 8 years, I think it's been. So they look like they're getting a pretty good coach there. We'll see what happens there. This is kind of screwed up. I understand, but anyway, McNeese, hell of a basketball program in the last couple of years. Playing Clemson tonight, as a matter of fact. Their coach, Will Wade, he has reached an agreement to become North Carolina State's new head basketball coach. It gets announced on the day they start the tournament, too. How crappy is that? But, I mean, I understand why he did it. Wants to go to a major program, probably make hell of a lot more money. But I've always thought that was kind of crappy when coaches do that right before a big moment for their teams. But like I said, I understand, but still, it's kind of crappy. We'll see how that affects their play tonight. I mean, Clemson's already going to be a tough opponent. But McNeese is a damn good team. So we'll see. Maybe that puts lights of fire under their ass. Maybe they are all depressed about it. And it only remains to be seen. We'll find out later. Fordham, they are dismissing their head coach, Keith Ergo, after 3 seasons. Did really great the first year. 25-8 in his first season there at Fordham. Since then, he's gone 13-20 and then 12-21 the last year. Or this year. So they're going to be looking for a new coach. Like I said, tournament starts tonight. Got a lot of great games going on. Let's review some things that happened the last few days. No basketball on Monday, so we're going to go ahead and start on some baseball and softball. Baseball on Monday, Utah Tech beat BYU 10-3. The game was 4-2 going into the eighth inning. Utah Tech ripped off 5 runs in the 8th inning to help win that game. UNC Greensboro beat North Carolina A&T 7-0. Columbia beat San Diego 15-0. Columbia's Lozitz 2-run home run. Estabrook hit a 2-run double. Nevada, they beat Santa Clara 13-4. Nevada's Ball 3-run home run. Doyle hit a 2-run home run in that one. Utah Valley beats Embry-Riddle. I guess that's some kind of small junior college or something. A really small school. I don't know. I've actually never heard of them. Anyway, Utah Valley beat them 11-1. Iverson for Utah Valley hit a 3-run home run in that game. And Gonzaga beat Seattle 10-3. Gonzaga, they scored 7 runs in the first 2 innings of that game. Monday softball, North Alabama beat Lipscomb 9-0. That was 0-0 until Northern Alabama scored 6 runs in the 5th inning. Weber State beat Utah Valley 5-3. Weber State's Birkinshaw, 2-run single in that game. Ohio State beat Green Bay 10-0. Ohio State scored all 10 of those runs in the first 3 innings. I guess after that they said, we got it, we'll relax. Tennessee Martin beat Lindenwood 3-0. In the second game, Lindenwood won 3-2. Eastern Illinois beat Morehead State in both games, 9-0 and 6-5. Number 3, Florida beat number 2, Texas, 3-1. Shoemaker for Florida, she hit a 2-run double. 2 hits, 1 error for Florida. Texas's Henry, she hit an RBI single. They had 5 hits, 2 errors. Arkansas Pine Bluff beat Grambling 2-0. Arkansas Pine Bluff, Adams, she had 12 strikeouts in that game. Hell of a game for her. Alcorn State beat Southern 3-2. Moving on to Tuesday, started the play-in games for the tournament. Alabama State beat St. Francis 70-68. Alabama State 26 points off of turnovers. And North Carolina beat San Diego State 95-68. Tar Heels 53% from the field. They hit 14 three-pointers, 11 more rebounds than San Diego State, and they had 15 points off of turnovers. Baseball on Tuesday. Liberty, it's kind of quite a few upsets these last couple of days in baseball and softball. Liberty beat number 11 Wake Forest 11-8. Wake Forest scored 5 runs in the first 2 innings. Liberty scored 11 runs in the 3rd and 4th inning of that game to win. Eastern Tennessee State beat number 1 Tennessee 7-6 in 10 innings. Gallagher for Eastern Tennessee State, winning home run in the 10th inning of that game. Mercer, they beat number 5 Florida State 9-3. Mercer's Fry and Ball each hit 2-run home runs apiece. Number 19 Southern Miss beat number 18 Ole Miss 6-2. Southern Miss's Gillespie 3-run home run in that game. TCU beat number 15 Dallas Baptist 8-5. UTSA beat number 8 Texas 8-7 in 12 innings. UTSA's Miller hit 2 home runs in that game. Softball, number 13 Duke beat number 21 Liberty twice. Beat them 7-3. Second game came back and beat them 3-2. Wednesday, a couple more playing games. Mount St. Mary's beat American 83-72. Mount St. Mary's, let's see if I can say the name right. Adeo and Cordelia, I think. Anyway, they scored 22 points each. And Xavier beat Texas 86-80. Texas actually led this game for a while, but Xavier came back and won it. Xavier had a lot of foul trouble too. Xavier 55% from the field. They hit 12 three-pointers. They had 16 points off of turnovers. Baseball last night. UConn beat number 17 North Carolina 5-1. UConn's Padilla 2-run single. Richmond beat number 23 number 23 Virginia, 6-2. Richmond's Dozenbach and Joffrey each hit 2-run doubles in that one. There's a cat in my window looking through the window. Softball, there were no upsets in softball. So like we said, yeah, tournament starts. We're going to have some good games tonight. Hey, it's that time of year when you can watch basketball at work. Watch it on your phone, tablet, or computer, whatever. And that'll make this week go by even faster. So anyway, that's it. We'll be back Sunday morning, maybe Monday. Depends on what all transpires in the next few days to go over everything that's going to happen today, tomorrow, Saturday, and then to Sunday. Anyway, yeah, weekend's almost here. You got basketball to help to speed the process up getting there. So be safe. Enjoy basketball. Have fun this weekend. We'll see you next time.